Hey, this is Jason. Decided to do something different today and make a bass video on my bass channel. This video is going to be about different drills that I've come up with to work on the 16th note right hand plucking thing. There's a lot of different ways to do this, and you can probably find a lot of examples on YouTube. But what I decided to do with my stuff is try to bring something that is unique, that I've come up with, or something that I found really exceptionally useful. I'll try to share that with the bass community here. And it's going to take a little bit of explanation. Basically what I'm talking about is you got your basic metronome. Okay, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and you got your basic 16th note subdivisions. So basically I do it the way most people do it, which is to alternate fingers. So you have 1 E and 2 E and right, and I practice everything going forwards and going backwards. So I'll start with the middle finger also. Okay, that's not what I want to show you. That's just an explanation of what it is if you don't know. So my idea is always to challenge myself to come up with things that I never want to be too good at an exercise. I always want to be behind. I want to be trying to work on it, so it's always challenging. So I decided to try to put things together that don't necessarily go together. I'm going to talk over this, so forgive me, that's the idea. So I'm going to take this 16th note stream and try to combine a spoken word phrase over it. Like, let's see, 4 score and 7 years ago. Now obviously I didn't hear that when it was spoken, but I'm trying to imagine it and kind of quantize it so it fits on one of the beats. And the idea is, since I'm combining a spoken word phrase with the 16th note stream, I'm going to come up with something that I wouldn't normally play. 4 score and 7 years ago. Okay? That's how it goes, and now we play it on the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other string, and 7 years ago, 4 score and 7 years ago, 4 score and 7 years ago. And what I usually do is, once I got the pattern, to kind of make it semi-musical, I'm going to play all the low parts, so I'm going to keep a constant 16th note on the E string, and I'm going to accent the spoken words on a scale. And I usually play the Dorian scale. It seems to fit with all the notes that I have, all the open strings and everything. So basically I'm going to play an A Dorian, D Dorian, and a G Dorian with that pattern. I'm not going to do all that and just kind of explain it to you. I'll do it up and then I'll go down on another string and show you what I'm doing. Ready? 4 score and 7 years ago. 4 score and 7 years ago. 4 score and 7 years ago. 4 score. I'm just going up the Dorian scale. Or not. And 7 years ago. Then when you get to the top, I switch fingers to start everything with the middle finger. So it sounds like this. 4 score and 7 years ago. 4 score and 7 years ago. 4 score and 7 years ago. That's for Aeolian mode instead of Dorian mode. But anyway, so I'm going to give you another example and show it on another string. Another phrase that I picked was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So basically how I quantized it was like this. Let's see. Yeah. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's how I imagined it. So one of the notes, each word fits in one of the 16th note slots. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Now, that one's it's pretty challenging, so we'll play it on the bass. 1, 2, 1 small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Play that up the scale, and then when you get to the top, start it again with the middle finger. So it looks like this. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Okay, and play it on the idea is you're trying to get the 16th note thing together. So I play it from the E to the A, from the E to the D, from the E to the G. So don't forget the very top. It gets harder as you stretch it out. One giant leap for mankind, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So that's an idea. If you the metronome is something that I think you need for this exercise. It kind of helps to keep things even, not like how I've done it here, but hopefully you'll practice it a lot better than that. But that's something that I came up with to try to challenge myself to force myself to play things that I wouldn't normally play, and I just wanted to share that with you. So thanks.